Hello, you guys. Welcome and welcome back to the underground. We are going to get into another reading for you guys to see what's going on when it comes to love, okay? In honor of Pisces season, which is my birthday season, I am giving 5% off for all of you guys to get a personal if you like. So be sure to click the link below. That coupon code is in the description box, you guys. Happy birthday to all of my Pisces. It's our birthday season, boo. Get ready to receive those gifts. But this is a collective reading, just to let you guys know. Anything you need to know is below in the description box. Thank you all for being here. And thank you, guys. We have reached 1,000 subscribers. Oh, my God. Look, the Emperor just flipped out. Ooh. Here come daddy. Okay, no, let me see. Wait, let me stop. Okay, wait. Ooh. And the Knight of Swords. Uh-oh, we about to get into it, y'all. Somebody want to speak up. They like, girl, if you don't get them introductions out the way. All right, y'all. But listen, for real. Be sure to like the video, subscribe. If the reading is resonating, put a purple heart in the comments. And if you guys would like to donate or contribute to the channel, be sure to use the PayPal or Zelle information below. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'm super grateful. And it just feels like a new chapter is opening up. And I feel like that's what's going on for a lot of you guys when it comes to your life. And that is also going to basically bleed over to your love life. I didn't want to say bleed because that sounds negative, but it's that's what it's doing. It's like all of the good things that are happening to you in your life personally, I feel like are going to basically equal the same happening in your love life, okay? But the Emperor just wanted to flip out, you guys. I feel that there is someone very much so strong with their energy who is coming to communicate with you. The Knight of Swords came up, and what I'm going to do is who's coming towards you, why are they coming towards you, and what's hidden in the situation. So let's go. For the collective, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, Father, Mother, God, what are the messages? Somebody just called me, child. Who is coming towards the collective? Why are they coming towards the collective? And what is hidden that the collective needs to know? First of all, who's coming towards the collective when it comes to love? The Nine of Cups reversed. Interesting. That card is reversed, but ain't nothing else reversed in the deck. This is someone who's coming towards you because they're unhappy. This is someone who's unhappy. It could be a Virgo, though, literally, because the Nine of Cups is reversed and the Hermit is right here. Okay. Someone with strong Pisces placements, possibly, but this is, I feel like it's somebody who's been on their own or by themselves for a while and they're not fulfilled. This could be somebody who's no longer fulfilled with like their dating life. Okay. Or they're not fulfilled with like being on their own. They're not getting what they want. And I feel like this is secret feelings. I might put that Nine of Cups back because it didn't actually come out. It kind of just hit and got stuck. And I feel like this is somebody who might be stuck on you. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio coming towards you. It could also be someone with strong Virgo placements. Like it could be somebody with strong Virgo placements. For real. But with this Five of Swords, there is somebody coming towards you who wants to make you unhappy for something. They're unhappy, so they want to make you unhappy. Yeah, and I feel like that's the truth of the situation. We're going to flip that around and shuffle some more because, listen, that's some bullshit. There's cards that are reversed in this deck. What? Hold on, y'all. That's reversed. Because I don't start the deck off with the cards. Yes. Okay, so tea time. Somebody wants you to apologize for a situation that's over and done with, but they want to start it back up again. Yep. Justice in reverse, the world in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody's unhappy because they feel like they didn't get what they wanted out of a situation and they want you to apologize. They feel like it's unfair. Ooh, Page of Swords reverse. They've been spying on you secretly. Okay. Yeah. Feeling hopeless. Somebody's feeling unhappy, hopeless. They can't focus. I feel like this is a person who's focused on your energy more than their own. They're focused on your situations more than their own situations. And these are like random. You see all the cards are upright, y'all. Why were those random few little cards in reverse? Because I really feel like somebody wants you to pay or they want to get revenge. With that Five of Swords on you, you're somebody, whether you're a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio or not, you may be a Virgo, you may be an Aquarius, you may be a water sign, but it's like no matter what sign you are, I feel like you're very loving and kind and compassionate. You give a lot. You nurture people. I feel like you have a lot of love in your heart and you have a lot of love to give. And I feel like you are comfortable and confident in that energy because you know it's the right thing to do. It's just like you're just pure. It feels like you're just pure. Yeah. Eight of Swords reversed. And I feel like you freed yourself from a situation that now somebody's upset about and they feel like it's unfair. Ooh. So that person could be trying to come towards you, but it might be a bad decision. Okay. I feel like you're no longer worried about a person or a situation because you know that worrying about it is a bad choice, or you know that going towards them was not the right thing to do. Yeah, I feel like some of you are about to have a commitment with someone and there's somebody who's going to be trying to do work on this situation to make it so that you're not happy with whoever this person is. That's crazy. And if you watch me on any other channel, I haven't used these cards in a long time, so I don't even remember them. I don't know how these cards got in reverse like that, but we about to shuffle. Ooh. Listen. One more time, you guys. One more time. Thank you for your patience. The energy need to be right. All right. So now, Spirit, let's see who is coming towards the collective at this time. Who is coming towards the collective when it comes to love and romance, relationships? Oh my God. I know you lying. And it could be a Leo, possibly an Aries or a Sag, but somebody is unhappy and they are coming towards you with some type of conflict. I also feel like someone is, like I said earlier, unhappy with the fact that they're alone. It's something about a person being alone. There's somebody who wants companionship coming towards you and they see you as somebody loving. And I feel like they want to come towards you because you are somebody who is loving and kind. Okay. Now, the Three of Cups and the Ace of Coins, it feels like to me that this is a new opportunity. This is somebody who you've caught someone's attention or you stand out to them. You caught their eye. You caught somebody's eye. This is somebody who wants to date you. And there's somebody coming towards you who wants to try to get in the way of it. So whoever you caught the eye of, you guys, they are going to fight for this connection. I feel like they may even fight for you in certain situations. They see you as very innocent. I feel like whoever this person is coming towards you is a new person, or they may be already in your energy or around you in some way, shape, or form, but they will fight for you. The Hermit again. Look at this Hermit just all over the place in the Four of Swords. Yeah, but the person who wants to start some type of conflict, I feel, is somebody who you don't talk to, don't care to talk to. Why is this person coming towards the collective, Spirit? Ooh, the High Priestess. They feel an intuitive connection to you. They feel something deeper. That's why they're coming towards you. They feel something deeper when it comes to this connection. They feel drawn to you as well. They're intrigued by you. They're curious about you. They want to know more about you because it's like there's something that's pulling them in that they can't explain. The Fool and the World. What? That's major. This person is going through a major change in their life. And I feel like this is a point in their life where they're ready to leave behind whatever that they were dealing with. This is birth as well. The birth of something new. This is a new cycle happening that this person could feel coming. And I feel like y'all could feel it too. It kind of feels like a situation where y'all might have dreamed of each other, or you might have like it kind of feels like a situation where you might have crossed paths with this person in the past and they remember you, but they don't know where they remember you from, and y'all don't remember that you crossed paths, but there's a familiarity. Like there's something familiar about this person to you, and there's something familiar about you to them. And I feel like it was in like the first few moments that they saw you. That's crazy. Both of you guys, it's time for y'all to have a new cycle. So I don't know exactly who this person is, but it's time for both of y'all to have a new cycle. They're coming towards you because they feel drawn to you. This could be somebody who is kind of like a fighter. Okay. What's hidden, Spirit? What's hidden when it comes to this situation from the collective? What's hidden from the collective? Ooh, the Devil. Ooh. What is going on? We're going to have to look into it. So we've seen 4 major arcana so far. Well, 5 with the Hermit. My baby singing in the bathtub, y'all. Strength 6. Okay. Oh, and the World again. Lord. So what's hidden? I feel like this person is holding back. They want to do more than what they're doing. But they're holding back. Ooh, because they may sense that you just ended a cycle, or they may have just ended a cycle themselves. Like this person may have just gotten out of a relationship. They may have just changed jobs. They may be in a transitionary phase, or they could sense that you're in this particular position. This could be somebody who it's like they kind of don't know how they should approach this connection. That's what it feels like to me. This is somebody who doesn't know how they should approach this connection. Okay. What's the 5 of Wands when it comes to who this person is? Knight of Coins reversed. They not about to listen. I just heard bulldozer, bitch. This feel like somebody who's gonna bulldoze through the door. They gonna knock the door down. But they're confused about, it's like, I feel like this 5 of Wands is, this person is conflicted about how they should approach you. So they may not be approaching you just yet, or they may be rushing in and just kind of like a bull in the china shop. Okay. We have Justice and the Hierophant. See, that's what I'm saying. It feels more to me that someone's rushing in, but it also feels like they could be being a little cautious and not really like going, they could be not doing anything at all. I feel this is the energy of somebody, they could have just gotten out of a relationship or a marriage. Justice and the Hierophant could be divorce, and they may still need time to heal, or you've been through a divorce or a breakup and you still need time to heal, and they can sense that. And they don't want to move too fast. But I feel like this is the energy of somebody who wants to rush in. And it's like they're fighting with that urge to want to go really fast with you. but they know they shouldn't do that because this is not something that's quick. It's something that needs to like age and mature over time. I feel like this is somebody who sees you as their justice. I'm telling you. This is somebody who sees you as the person who they could marry or be with. And it's like they're like, I gotta be different with you. I gotta take this slow. I gotta change up the way I'm coming. No pun intended, but that's what it feels like. Because they see this as a strong commitment, so they're conflicted in their mind about what to do. Okay. What else is the Five of Wands? Knight of Coins reversed. I'm telling you, bitch. Ooh, you could blow on this person and they could fall down, honey. I don't even know. I'm telling you. Look at this Ace of Wands. And then look, the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who sees you as a spouse. Like, I feel like already. Judgment, it's like, when I'm telling you, I feel like this is love at first sight. It feels like kind of like a love at first sight. Something about you caught this person's eye immediately upon first meeting them. You caught their eye, and they might have caught your eye too. But there's a strong attack. I wasn't even trying to say attachment. I was trying to say attraction. There's a strong attraction here that this person has for you. And they know they got to fight for this connection in order for it to be successful. Oh my God. There's two people here because I feel the energy of a person who's going to be upset. This could be somebody who you divorced. This could be somebody who you broke up with. This could be somebody who you maybe lived with and broke a lease with. Okay. There was some type of contract involved with a person from your past that was broken, that they're upset about. They feel like it wasn't fair or they're mad about it. Because this could be a soul contract, a soul tie, like some of y'all said in the comments, that has been broken. And there's someone here who's upset about that. And they're going to try to come forward and cause some type of conflict because you have someone new in your life. They're going to want to reconcile or have a new opportunity, but I don't think you're going to want to do it. And because you're not going to want to do it, or because you didn't want to do it, this person is trying to cause some conflict. Yep. Judgment and justice. Wow. A choice has been made. Some of you, if you're dealing with a legal situation, a judgment has been made in your favor and it could affect you financially to where you're freed up to have some type of new beginning. Some of you may be upgrading your appearance physically. But I just feel really strongly about you. That's what this person is saying. Like, there's a new person who's just feeling really strongly about you. And they know, like, there's no shadow of doubt in this person's mind that you're the person who they're supposed to be with. I feel like both of these people feel like that. Okay, so y'all follow me now. I might bounce back and forth because I'm pulling on two different energies that I feel like want to come towards you and be in your energy. And both of them feel like you're meant to be, or like it was love at first sight, or that you are the person who's meant for them. But one person you don't want. And whoever that person is that you don't want, they salty. They saltier than a bag of fucking pork rinds, bitch. They salty. And I feel like they are going to try to cause some type of argument or a fight. They may try to get physical with this person. The lovers just popped out and went back in. So they may try to get you to change your mind or get you to be confused, or they could literally try to like start a fight with a new person who you're getting attention from. And whoever this new person is, they want to fight for your attention, but they know that they got to play it smart. Okay. They really know that they got to play it smart. Okay, what's this High Priestess when it comes to... why they're coming towards you? So yeah, the Eight of Swords. Mm. Somebody, they need to understand that they have the answers within them, or they already know the answers. There's nothing to fear. There's definitely fear, worry. There's a person here that's worried that you're going to like read their mind, or you're going to know what it is that they're thinking, or they may be worried about who it is that you are. Something about the high priestess energy being very mysterious. So it's got this person nervous. Okay. The death card and the ace of swords. It's like something about your energy, y'all. I'm telling you, it got this person shook up. This new person now, I feel like both of them, but I'm talking about the new person right now. They're coming towards you knowing that they cannot speak any lies to you. They cannot think anything negative. Like they know that they have to be 100% above board, on point with everything that they do when it comes to pursuing you or approaching you, because they know that you're going to be able to read their mind. How they know this? Probably they're more intuitive than they think, but they know. It's something about communication, Mercury. It's something about, I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look at that card real quick. But it's definitely something about Mercury. So, I mean, it could be Virgo, definitely. Scorpio, possibly. Gemini. Pluto energy. So, something to do with Pluto. I'm not an astrologer, y'all, so take it how it resonates. But it's about someone's thoughts and their speech with the Ace of Swords. They know they have to they know they have to transform. They feel like there's hope and beauty in this situation, but there's definitely like this ominousness. This person feels this ominous energy about you, but they still know that you're the truth. They're just scared. I feel like they can sense the connection between the two of you and what it means on like a soul level, like on a deeper level. And I feel like they know that you're going to be able to show them a lot of things about their life that they have not been able to see or figure out. That you guys were meant to come together. It feels very holy, like Holy Bible, but not biblical. It feels like a divine anointed situation for this person. That's what they're feeling. They know that you will change their life. Wow, that's what it is. They know that you're going to change their life, and it's for the better, but they're still afraid. What's the high priestess with this Eight of Swords? And it's not that they're afraid, like they don't want to do it. It's just like, it's kind of like if you were going to go skydiving, or if you were going to go, I don't know, on a roller coaster for the first time. It feels like this is about to be a roller coaster ride, and I don't know who I'm going to be when I come out of it, because I know this person has such strong energy that I will not be the same. They know you're going to change them or change their life. The Lovers in reverse, and the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that's the Six of Cups. Interesting. Five of Coins and the Ten of Swords. See, that's what I'm saying. That's that fear. A lack mentality. So this person may also feel, I feel like this is somebody new who wants to come towards you really full force. They want to like rush in, but they're holding themselves back because they may fear rejection, or like I said, they may fear the fact that you're going to change them, or that they're not going to walk out of this situation the same. And I think it's not just that. It's kind of like they don't want to walk out the situation. They don't want to imagine how it's going to be with you and pursue you and then lose you. That's how potent your energy is to this person. It's kind of like somebody who's about to try a drug, and they know that they shouldn't do drugs. You're a drug. Oh my God, you're a drug to this person. Y'all hit the like button, child. I know you lying. I'm not. I'm telling the truth. Because what? Oh my God. Y'all hit the like button because I need to write some of this stuff down. Because that's crazy. You're nothing like their past with the Six of Cups reversed and the Lovers reversed. Like, these two cards came out together. I kind of feel that this new person could be like, I don't know. I feel like it does kind of feel like there is a past life connection, but they're not making the connection. I also feel like this person sees you as nothing like their past, though, because it came out in reverse. But that's what it feels like to me. It feels like this person is kind of afraid of rejection, because this is a new feeling for this person. This is not something that they've experienced before, which could mean, I feel like it's still valid that they feel some type of spiritual bond to you, right? But they just don't know. I don't think this person really knows how to identify it. I feel like your purpose in this person's life could possibly be, because you are your own person and you have free will, but it could be to open this person up to certain spiritual aspects of themselves that they may have been closed off to. And this is actually someone, because I feel like you've had people like this in the past come towards you where they knew that you were nothing like their past. They knew that you were basically like this unknown species of individual who they've never experienced before, but they were too afraid to go for it. But I actually feel like this person could face their fears. We'll see. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like a connection that's so mysterious that is pulling this person in like a magnet. But they're afraid of it. But this is only fear that they're creating in their own mind, because this is a situation where, like, I feel the fear that they're creating in their mind is coming from something that they are tired of anyway, because we kept seeing the Fool card and the World card. Like, you're literally a confirmation for this person. And I think I did a reading about that before. It came up before. It really did. So y'all might want to go watch. Let me see, y'all. I don't exactly remember the title, but I know there was a reading when I kind of like first started the channel where I picked up on an energy of somebody who, it's like your presence in their life was confirming their choice to move forward from their past. Oh, here it is. It's called, the thumbnail said New Love Arrives. And the title is Your Energy is Confirmation of Their Choices. They recognize your spirit from a past life. And that's what I feel like is going on here. But it's like they feel like they know you, but they know they don't know you. And because they're not necessarily familiar with this type of conversation, they don't know what it is. This is somebody who energetically has their hand out asking for help. Now, be mindful that they're not really asking for help, but I feel like they need help bringing their awareness to a more well-rounded place spiritually. And you are the person who has been assigned to that, or that you've chosen to do that for them. So there's either a past life connection or some type of karmic connection here where you're meant to teach each other something, but it's not like oh, they're your karma, you they karma, nothing like that. You're just both meant to teach each other something, and it's very deep. And whatever this is that is causing them to have this fear, it's not even chaining them down anymore. The chains are broken. Now they have to mentally decide to put that pain from their past to rest. Because I think this person has a little bit of fear that you are going to hurt them in the way that somebody may have done in the past. And this person is someone who has not really fully developed their intuition. So they may have felt these types of feelings of intrigue or curiosity with someone else from their past, but they know that you're different. There's something that's different about you. It's got to do with finances, because I feel like this person had an ex that was financially codependent. Okay. Oh, but let's get into this devil. Okay. Real quick, y'all, though. I just want to look at this devil card in the book just real quick, because there's something about this devil card. Now, it says for the devil card, the ultimate temper. No, not temper. Oops, somebody might have a temper. It slipped out, bitch. Okay. The ultimate tempter offers us all manner of worldly goods and pleasures. In this card, the Fool's Gold is shown as miniatures of the minor arcana suits. Okay. But that's Fool's Gold. Now it says the cups, the swords, the wands, the pentacles. Showing the golden trinkets hanging upside down from his hand provides a means of showing the pentacles in its pentagram form. I have also included the Mercedes, I don't know how to say that, based reference to the bondage that would result should we accept the devil's offering of bling. His multicolored, albeit grotesque, headdress indicates a connection to the Fool, perhaps as his alter ego, which is significant because we did see the Fool run it back. Okay, and then it says another little detail I have added is an attempted optical illusion. For most people, it would appear as the devil is staring at you, which is appropriate. But some of you on occasion see it differently, as if he's looking down at his imprisoned human captives. Just stare at it for a while. The illusion may present itself. The devil specializes in delusion. I don't see him looking down. But you might. Or that person might. Interesting. So what I feel like is hidden has to do with this person taking this leap of faith. And what's hidden is that they're not sure if it's real, if they're really feeling what they're feeling, if they're really seeing what they're seeing. I feel like this is somebody who's been through a great loss. And I feel like it has to do with time, energy, or money. Like, this is somebody who put a lot of effort and energy into a relationship with someone else, and it did not pan out. Now, this could be talking about you. It could be talking about how maybe you might be concerned that person I was kind of picking up on earlier with that animosity towards you. It could be picking up that you may be concerned that person is going to try to come in and ruin this situation. It might be picking up that whoever this new person is in your life could feel that way about their ex. And it could also be what I'm feeling strongly, because this is what's hidden from you. It feels like they may not believe that it's true. Like they may see this situation as too good to be true. And they may be very cautious of it, or they may be very cynical about it. What's the devil when it comes to what's hidden from the collective? Okay, 4 of coins. There could be a lot of holding back from this person. That was the first thing. Second thing I feel is that you may want to hold back from some type of intimacy, because you got the devil and the ace of wands out here. So there could be like a lot of sexual attraction, a lot of sexual tension between the two of you. And you may want to hold back. And look, there goes the Fool. Look. But I feel like more than anything, this is this person's mentality about this connection and being a little nervous about taking this leap of faith. They're being cynical about it. Look, and the Star again. Aquarius energy. Pisces, Gemini, possibly Sagittarius could be involved. Whoever this person is may need more time to heal. This person may also be focused on work a lot. Like they may have strong Capricorn placements. Something about a Capricorn placement is hidden. So it could cause this person to be kind of like a workaholic and always focus on work to distract themselves from maybe more spiritual or emotional concerns. They may be very financially driven, like money focused, where it kind of feels like they do work really hard and they've built a lot for themselves. And they may feel that everybody is out to get them, or everybody only wants them for their money. And they may mistake this, like I said, this could be something that they've experienced and learned through an ex or someone from their past, that they are working through the healing process of dealing with. And there may be some misplaced judgments that they put on you when it comes to this energy. What else is this devil? When it comes to what's hidden from the collective, dang. The King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so they want to come out and say something, but they're holding back a lot. They want to speak to you, but they're holding back a lot. 5 of Cups and the 8 of Coins. See, that's what I'm saying. This person feels blocked emotionally, like they're purposefully holding their emotions back. But I have to be honest with you, it's gonna feel like emotional manipulation, but it's coming from a place of pain. It's because they're hurt. It's because they've been battered, bruised, and beaten. Hope not literally, but it's because their emotions have been taken on, like, whatever is about roller coasters. I don't know. Y'all might go to Six Flags or something about roller coasters, an amusement park. But this person has been taken on an emotional roller coaster. And something did not work out the way that they thought it would. They did not get what they expected. But it's going to take for them to realize these 2 cups are still here. And whatever they learned from this situation is causing them to kind of like freeze off their emotions. But I feel like they want to say something to you with this King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. They want to come forward and say something to you. I feel like this person has Capricorn placements, Virgo placements, possibly even a Scorpio placement. And there could be some type of Libra, Gemini, Sag, Leo. Like there's a mixture of elements in this person's chart, which we all have, but it feels like different parts of their chart are activated at different times. And it's like they can control it. I feel like they're trying to control this devil within them. And it could be attraction. It could be sexual. They may be trying to control certain urges. But the fact that they're holding back, I don't think it's against you to manipulate you. I feel like it's because this person has such a way of maturity or controlling their emotions that they're not going to let themselves go there. Okay. Can I get one more card for this Five of Wands? Spirit, can I get one more for this Five of Wands? Knight of Coins, reverse, Ace of Wands. Thank you. Ooh, see? This is somebody coming in fast. They want to come in fast, but they slowing themselves down. I'm telling you. They're worried about some type of conflict, or they're worried about like, maybe they're not sure if you're dealing with somebody else or what the situation is. It's like, I just heard I need more information. Like, this person needs more information. They got to investigate. And I feel like this may have been how things have been going up until now. So they may be switching up their approach. Like all of a sudden. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, guys. Subscribe. Thank you kindly. They're going to realize, this is somebody who's realizing that they don't have to be afraid of new things, but they're still working through like the shell shock or the PTSD of like a past connection. That's what I'm feeling super strong, y'all. That's what I feel like it is. But once they see that they don't have to worry about history repeating itself, once they realize that every person is not going to be their ex, I feel like they're going to come towards you really quickly. But right now, this may have been somebody you just met, but it's like right now, they got to get to that point. Now, this other person who may be trying to ruin a connection that you have coming in, I feel like they're feeling like you're hiding things from them. And there's this unhealthy possessiveness. There's an unhealthy possessiveness that this person has towards you. Ooh, that's not the right deck. And they're trying to strategize a way to keep you stuck and locked in. That's what's hidden. So they're going to play mind games with you. So be aware of anyone from your past who, it's like they're going to express some type of feelings and tell you something, but they're not telling you the whole truth. There's a lot that they're holding back still. And it's because I feel like they want to know what you're hiding from them. They want to know what they don't know about you. They want to know what you're keeping secret or what you're not telling them. So they're going to try to be nice to you so that you start talking too much Okay, message, be aware, bitch. Be aware. Be aware, sir. Be aware. What's the Five of Wands, Nine of Coins reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Wands? Drama. Can we let it go and move past this? That's what I'm saying. Whoever this is from the past is like communicating with you to have some type of new beginning, but it's like they're rushing in because they want to cause some type of conflict, or they're rushing in just to move slow. If you're in a connection with somebody, I just stuttered. If you're in a connection, you feeling like it's cold or it's freezing over, nothing's really happening, it's because somebody is second guessing themselves. Because I feel like that's why we stutter, is because we're second guessing ourselves. So this person might stutter, somebody might have a stutter, but I feel like they're second guessing themselves now. They may have come in real fast and confidently, but they kind of got scared after that. Maybe they thought that you were going to reject them. This is somebody who saw you and you caught their eye, like literally. And they may have thought that you were going to reject them, but you didn't. And now they're like, oh shit, what do I do? I don't know what to do now. Okay. One-on-one says, I want to get you alone to get lost in each other's eyes. And then online dating, I'm excited to finally meet face to face. Y'all, I can't do no more online dating. But this could be like somebody who wants to finally like have a date with you. I definitely feel like this is somebody who's very much attracted to you. For some of you, there's a person who is manipulating you and they're rushing in, possibly like love bombing and shit, just to like confuse you. So just be mindful. But for some of you, I do feel like there's a real contender for love and it's genuine. And they are feeling nervous because there's something about, I'm telling you, there's something about your energy that got this person. They know that they are not going to be the same. You are going to change their life. Like they know that they're not going to be the same once they decide to do this with you. Yeah, so I don't know if the conflict starter or the problem starter is somebody from your past or someone new who hasn't made the right decisions about moving forward from their past. But there's definitely negative memories here, bad memories about a connection where someone feels like the other person didn't love them. So it kind of feels like you may have someone from your past who's trying to get back in. Oh, rough start. Our first date wasn't the best, but it doesn't mean we can't try again. Disappointment. Things didn't go as planned. Not sure if it's worth the effort. And one-on-one came out again. Interesting. Yeah, what I was talking about though was it feels like a person who got rejected here, or they have bad memories from a connection where they felt like someone didn't choose them or someone didn't love them. And they haven't let that go. They haven't forgot about it. They forgotten. What the fuck am I saying? They haven't forgotten about it. I promise y'all I'm not illiterate. I just be channeling people. And I don't think they're illiterate either. I just think that there's something in their mind that they haven't been able to move past. Poker face. I don't want to reveal how I truly feel. And Netflix and chill. Let's stay in tonight and cuddle up together. Yeah, I just feel this is intimidation too. I definitely feel like some of you may have some flunkies that are trying to trickle in to get around you just to have sex, or I don't know what it is. Maybe to boost up their ego or something like that. But I'm not reading them. They're not coming through as strongly as this person who is just genuinely scared. Like they're scared. They're scared to put their all into something again. But it's like they can't let it go because that Fool card and that World card from earlier, that's why they can't let it go. Because they've been asking for this. They've been wanting this. And I feel like they don't want you to find out how much they're interested, or like they don't, it's kind of like they don't want you to have the upper hand, but I'm not getting it like it's manipulative for the person that I'm picking up on who has strong energy, which is positive. It's like they don't want to feel that weakness again. So it could actually result in something. If this is what I feel, there is someone coming towards you that has good intentions, but it could result in something toxic if they hold back too much. That's what I feel. And I don't think that you're going to deal with it, because this, whoever this is coming in, they don't want to have any drama in a connection, period. They don't like drama. They don't like arguing. They don't like fighting in connections. Even though the Five of Wands is there, I feel like this is a person who does not want to have that. And that's why they're moving slow, like not taking really much action at all with the Knight of Coins. Even though I feel like physically, like they're passionate to the point where they want to rush in. But they don't know if that's the right thing to do. Okay. What's the High Priestess, Eight of Swords, Lovers, and Six of Cups reversed? Great conversation. I can talk to you for hours and not get tired of hearing your voice, okay? Yeah, it's like something deeper that they feel. Ooh, but trying to score. I'm trying to keep my cool, but I'm in it to score. Look at that. Traditional, though. I'm a bit old-fashioned. I believe in courtship and love. That could be why they're moving slow, too. So it's like this person's not going to deny their attraction to you. I don't think they're going to lie to you. They definitely want a bone, all right? But they feel that there's a way to go about doing it. And I don't think that this person is opposed to having a relationship, because if they like good conversation, that means they like talking to you. They want to talk to you. If they're traditional, it means they want to take you out, take you on nice dates. You know, if you're the feminine energy, of course. If you're the masculine, that may be what you want to do. But it's like they also want to get a little, they want to get a little satisfaction at the end. Okay? I ain't mad. I think this person knows that they're going to be in love with you by the end of this. And that's why they're afraid, honestly. And I can't shake it. Like, I feel like this is someone, if you met them in passing, like I said, they can't shake these feelings. Somebody broke, though. I don't have a lot of money, but I have a big heart. So I don't know what that is. This person may be slowing down because they don't have the money right now to take you out the way that they want to. That could be this Four of Coins. What's the Devil, the Four of Coins, King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups? Affection. It's hard to keep my hands off you without the added bonus. Yep, I told you it's that physical aspect. They feel emotionally connected to you. I just feel like it's kind of like, you guys, y'all know when it's like you want love, but you just had so many rotten eggs that you just don't feel like it right now. Like you don't have the patience for it. So even if you meet people who are interested in you and they may be doing all the things that you want them to do, it's like you really just don't give a fuck right now because you just need a minute. But that's what I feel like this person has been going through. Like we saw the Nine of Cups reversed earlier with the Hermit card and it popped together. I feel like this person has been feeling like that. Like they just, I don't care about love. I don't care about none of these folks be talking about out here, okay? I ain't got time for that. I'm just worried about my money. Getting mine, doing what I need to do. But it's like now they may be getting a little lonely. Now they're in their spirit energetically. They may have been personally when they lay their head on the pillow at night. They've been feeling like they want more. And boom, here you go in their life. That's what got them shook. That's what's got them feeling a little crazy. Because they're like, how did this person appear when I didn't tell anybody about these personal feelings? That's what I feel. Ooh, and then look, butterfly feelings. I told you. How did this person appear when I didn't share this with anybody and got me feeling like this? And it's like, that's the part where I feel you guys are drawn to this person and they're drawn to you because there's something about their spirituality that you are going to awaken. But see, a lot of y'all might not want to hear this. And that's why I feel like I have to explain it so much. Is because you're going to feel like this person is a no-go. You're going to feel like this person is somebody who, you know, isn't confident enough to speak up, or who doesn't want anything serious, or who might be playing games with you. Like, you're going to feel like this. And you may feel like this now, or you may feel like this when it comes to like how often you speak to this person or whatever. But that's not what it is, y'all. And I mean, it could turn into that. I'm not going to lie. If they hold back too much. But that's not their intention. And I feel that. We have flirting. I'm hoping my flirting doesn't go unnoticed. I like you. See, that's what's hidden. I'm telling you, these butterfly feelings, this flirting that they're doing, and the affection that they feel for you in these emotions, that's what's hidden. And they're holding back a lot. Because I feel like this person want to fucking dive in. Trey Songz. They want to dive in. But they can't even bring themselves to do that because it's like, shit. What if this? What if that? You get what I'm saying? So this person spirit that I'm feeling in a more positive light, who has to find some courage and who may have been really put through a negative situation in their past. What are their true intentions towards the collective when it comes to this connection? Quality time and ask for help. They need your help, I'm telling you. They're spiritually asking you for help. They're energetically asking for help. And that's why I saw the Five of Pentacles. I know what I feel, y'all. But then we got unclean hands at the bottom. It says guilty conscience, afraid of karma, paranoid due to unethical behavior. Uh-oh. So they've been being a little petty now, because we saw that Five of Swords too. They may have been being a little petty themselves. And they may be afraid that something that they did is going to come back. And it might. But at the end of the day, I do feel like they want to spend some type of quality time with you. Attentive, chivalrous, getting to know you, putting in effort, deep connections. I mean, I just want y'all to understand with this channel, my whole thing is I'm going to give you what you need, not what you want. And I'm going to tell you straight up, ain't no situation that you deal with any motherfucking body going to be perfect. Ain't nobody going to be perfect. And if they do come to you perfect, that should be an even bigger red flag than somebody coming to you with a little bit of baggage. If somebody tries to come off as if they got it together, they perfect and all this stuff. Did y'all hear about that girl on TikTok who was talking about who the did I marry? Yeah. Coming and looking perfect and doing all these things that you always wanted somebody to do just to take you through some type of mentally ridiculous bullshit, that's who you need to be afraid of. I feel like this is a person who's going to ask you for help when they need it. Or I don't know if they're asking for help financially. I would hope not. And I'm saying still use discernment, because there is somebody out here who's trying to cause some type of drama or conflict with you because they're mad that things didn't go the way they wanted and they feel like it's unfair. But for the person who I ask specifically for the person who I feel strongly is trying to overcome whatever they got going on. Oh, and then we have romance in the reverse. Why is that? Why are these cards coming up in reverse? I feel like somebody's fucking with the energy, y'all. I don't agree with that. But they may be trying to come through as friends first. They may have to cut ties with someone else. But yeah. But it's because they want to have success with you. Captivated. I told you. So this may be somebody who starts off as friends, but they want to come towards you with more of that energy. Yeah, but Spirit is still saying heed the red flags. Pay attention. If someone doesn't want to be reasonable, if you're offering some type of reasonable amicability, if you're offering reasonable amicability with somebody and they're not willing to meet you halfway, Spirit is saying they have unclean hands. I feel like you're going to be tested, okay, with somebody from the past who is missing you and wanting to see you and be in your energy. They're going to come through as if they're creating happiness, but you need to heed the red flags, because it feels like they don't want to talk about whatever happened, or they don't want to take accountability for whatever happened because they know they have unclean hands and it's not about love for them. I just feel like Spirit is just laying it out on the line, period. So you can take it how it resonates. But I definitely feel like there is a need for you not to fall head over heels for somebody and disregard the signs that are being shown. I feel like there is a need for you to understand that there could be a potential for imbalance if this person does not get over this fear of rejection or get over this fear of like you being the same as their past. Trip. So somebody may be traveling towards you. Okay. I feel like Spirit wants you to see this message from a higher perspective so that you can get benefit from it. What else does the collective need to know when it comes to this message? What else do they need to know, Spirit? Okay, new direction. Soulmate and union. Ooh, child. So this is somebody who you have a contract with. You have an agreement with. You have some type of past life connection with that I feel like you may understand, but they don't. And I also feel like you're going in a new direction when it comes to love. Like you're being guided down a new path. Your spirit team really wants you to find this person, or they want you to find each other. Like that's really what it feels like. What else does the collective need to know? New career in reverse. We have friends and bonding. I don't know what that is. Hold on. Let me see. Y'all, I put all my decks back in the box because I was tired of disorganization. So, let's see. What is this new career in reverse? Friends could be involved. Bonding with friends. I mean, this could be a career or a business that you already have withstanding. You may be making new friends when it comes to the industry that you're in. Or you may be bonding with people, meeting people when it comes networking when it comes to the industry that you're in, but you're not new to it. What's this new career in reverse? Two of Wands. It's about a decision to stay where you're at or to stay in the career that you're in. Judgment and the Magician. So whatever action you're being guided to take, this is a decision where you're being guided to take certain action about your career. I also feel like this is about a decision to focus on whatever you have going on more than you focus on this connection. So I'm just saying, Spirit wants you to be wise. I feel like you are going in a new direction of a union, of a partnership that is really strong. But they don't want you to lose sight of what you're already doing, okay? What's this new direction when it comes to the collective? Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you haven't met this person yet. It was reversed. I feel like this Ace of Swords is the contract, the soul contract, the bond that you have. When it says soulmates and union, I feel like this is the union. It's not like legalized yet. So some of you may be meant to marry this person or have some type of contract with this person. Now, if anybody's offering you a job to go in a new direction with your career, I feel like you're going to decide to stay where you are, and that's what Spirit is calling you to do. To protect yourself. The Three of Swords and the King of Wands. Because this was in reverse, remember now. Yeah, I feel like this is an epiphany that someone is, whoever this person is, they're going to have an epiphany about their feelings for you. I don't know if they're going to offer you a job or this is just talking about you staying focused on your personal shit. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Like, it either feels like this new lover may offer you some type of work and Spirit is telling you that you've already made friends in the industry that you're in, or you've already made a mark in the industry that you're in. So it might not be wise to change that because you don't know this person. But there could also be a situation where they don't want you to get distracted by this new person and put your responsibilities on the back burner. Okay, what else does the collective need to know when it comes to this situation? Fame, child, what? So somebody's going to be getting a lot of attention. Someone could also be famous in the public eye in some way, shape, or form. Self-employment and false mask. Wow. So whatever persona that someone is putting out to the public is not who they really are. I feel like someone works in an industry where they have a lot of friends, or they work in an industry where they're very popular. And how whatever they put out is not necessarily, whatever they put out, exactly. Whatever they put out is not necessarily what is really them behind the scenes. I feel like this is a character, or it is a false mask, but it's like kind of on that Monique, like on that Monique interview on Club Shay Shay, when he was like, why did you put the apostrophe? Why didn't you just spell your name or whatever? And she was like, Monique is a persona. It's a character that you play. And I know it might sound a little like vain or egocentric, but it's true. It's like the way that you guys see me on this channel. Yeah, we have fun, we kiki, we show out, we do whatever we do. But when I'm sitting in the bed and I'm just chilling or I'm around my kids, this is not necessarily how I am all the motherfucking time. Like, that would be crazy. And the way that you go when you, Snowflake just came in here stretching y'all. The way that you show up at work is not necessarily the way that you would show up with your friends or with your family or when you're alone. And I think that's what this is. There's somebody who has a public persona, or they're very popular, and this is a business that they have. I was about to say home business, but I don't know if it's a home business. But it's a business that they have, or something that they do creatively, where they've created this persona in order to have some type of abundance. Not as who they are. So it's kind of like, if you see this person, Spirit wants you to know that however you see them portrayed online is not how they really are in private. Or basically it's vice versa. Like, this person needs to understand, if you have this persona, that's not how you are all the time. That's an interesting message. What's fame? Five of Swords reversed. You're not petty or jealous or vindictive or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's a job. And when you leave work, you leave that shit there. That's what it feels like to me. So I don't know if this person is making assumptions about your character because of what you do for work. But it's like, that's not who you are. Because the title is even reversed right here. So I feel like somebody might be looking you up. Yeah, but when you leave, that shit is done. Like, I don't know. This is the thing. I feel like it's cute. And I'm not gonna take back what I said. But I'm always going to tell y'all how to handle yourself and carry yourself first before I advise anybody who's approaching you. And what I would say, just like I always say, is to definitely use discernment. Don't be dumb. But at the same time, be open. Have an open heart. Have an open mind. Just so you can see how a situation could possibly play out. Okay, let's see. If this person is how I've described, Spirit, and they are interested in the collective seriously, and they're feeling afraid to come forward, when will they possibly come forward? Clearly, please, Spirit, as clear as possible. When can the collective expect this person to come forward with some type of real offer, seriously, when it comes to love? Ooh, in April. I don't take these cards in reverse, really. But it could also be... ...6 months from April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So some of y'all are going to come forward in April, which is very soon. Some of y'all, they may wait till, October? It says in January at the bottom and at the holidays. So whatever holiday is in April that's coming up, whatever holiday is coming up in April, what is that? I don't know. I don't care about the holidays. More than a year. Some of y'all is going to be in January. More towards October to January. It just depends on the timeline that you're on in this situation. I feel like for some of y'all it could be April. Especially if you met this person in January of this year. So January to April is 4 months, right? February, March, April, like 3.5, 4 months. So if you just met this person recently, it may take them 3.5 or 4 months to come towards you, which, like I said, after April, that's May, June, July, August. But they could either come between August and September, Some of y'all, it could be April if you've been waiting since January. And a holiday is significant. So Christmas time could be significant. Some of you have not met a new person who's going to take you in a different direction. Like, if this is somebody who wants to reconcile with you and they cause drama and they keep trying to approach you with this drama, I feel like sometime this year you're going to meet someone new who is not going to be in that energy, okay? Anything else that the collective needs to know? Harping, won't let go of the issues. Dwelling on the past, need to release the anger. All right. So you might get into a new situation with somebody and they can't let go of what their ex did to them. We have power. Having power struggles. Be assertive now. Treat yourself like royalty. And then we have sweet nothings. All talk and no action. See beyond the flattery. Being easily seduced. That's crazy because it just feels like Spirit wants you to give this person a chance, but they also want you to see parts of them that could be red flags or flaws so that you're not blindly like falling into this situation and kind of like losing yourself. That's what I feel. And I feel like the reason why that's the case is because this is a strong connection. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not, but I definitely am feeling like if this person is not, if they're not willing to go into it wholeheartedly, then they're going to have to get left behind too. And I'm not trying to be petty, but that's how it feels. It feels like this is an opportunity that someone is being given to have an experience with you. This is an opportunity that you're both being given to have an experience with each other. And I feel like if they're not going to come with you, then they can get left behind too. But what I really feel with this Ace of Swords reverse is that this person is going to have something click. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords, I was feeling the same energy. Something is going to click in this person where they're going to realize the connection between when you came into their life and how they were feeling. And they're going to connect the dots as to what that means. So just be ready because someone may start reaching out in April. Let me just see real quick because that April card was in reverse. But I don't really like taking the time cards in reverse because it don't make no sense. What's in April when it comes to this person reaching out to the collective? The Fool and the Queen of Pentacles. So they may reach out and ask for help with something. But I don't think it's like, I don't know what it is. They may be like, oh, do you want to help me move? Or do you want to help me figure this thing out that I have to figure out? But I think it's a way for them to open the door because they value your opinion. I'm not sure exactly what that is. What's the Five of Pentacles when it comes to this April energy for when this person might reach out to the collective? Oh, Lord, a stack. Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, which is up right now. The Three of Swords, 2 threes, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So, yeah, they're going to overcome this fear that they have to come towards you. 10 of Swords right here. They're going to overcome this fear that they have about coming towards you. They want to rush in, but they felt like they had to take it slow for whatever reason. And I feel like part of that has to also do with the fact that they see you in a certain way. Because the Queen of Pentacles came out over here. Like, after we saw the Justice card and the Hierophant, it's like they see you as their justice or the person who they're going to marry or be with. And they feel like, I just feel like this person felt like they had to take it slow. I feel like they're going to ask you out on a date sometime in April or maybe 3 months from now. Because 3 is significant. Yeah. But whatever this is that they're going to ask for help with, which is the Five of Pentacles and this card over here, when we asked about their intentions, whatever this is that they're asking for help with, it's like they may even offer to pay you. This could be help with like a work project or help with something. And they're going to offer to pay you, or they're going to offer to like take you out to eat or something like that because you helped them. But it's an excuse to be able to come around you and spend this quality time together. That's what I feel. Look, and the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Ooh, and the Sun card. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And look, I was just playing with these and open the doors at the bottom. Okay, so what's the overall advice for the collective when it comes to this information, this reading? What is the overall advice that they should take in this situation, Spirit? Sunstone, take pleasure in the things you do. I feel like Spirit is saying don't lose yourself with this person, because I feel like the energy is strong and they don't want you to get distracted. Lapis lazuli, make a decision. And Black Kyanite, set strong boundaries. So yeah, I think this assertiveness as well on this power card is being referenced in the advice as well. When it comes to how you handle this person, when it comes to the decisions that you make, don't be on the fence. Don't be back and forth with yourself. Make a decision, stick with it, and basically still enjoy the parts of your life that you enjoy as an individual, while keeping the boundaries that you have by doing those things. And don't allow this person to finesse you, because I feel like they borderline got some tendencies, okay? And it's not anything different than anybody else or even you yourself. But the way that you're going to be able to get the most out of this relationship and the most value from it is by setting your boundaries and keeping them. And not making it too easy. That's what it feels like. Don't make it too easy, because the reward is you. And they're being tested as far as whether or not they're going to overcome whatever this bullshit is in order to get the reward that is you, because they see it, they feel it, and they know it. So I hope that helped you guys. Be sure to like the video, subscribe. If y'all would like to book your reading, the discount code is below. Okay. Thank you so much for your support, you guys. Also, if you would like to donate or contribute to the channel, please be sure to use the PayPal or Zelle information below. Also, put a purple heart in the comments if it's resonating. But that's it. That's all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.